They thought my silence was weakness, but it was just the time I needed to count the bodies. It took them 10 years to build their empire, all while planning to leave me with absolutely nothing. The moment the boardroom door closed, I realized I was no longer a partner. I was the target. They forgot one detail: I kept every receipt, every message, and every secret they swore would die with me. The sound of rain hitting the office window in Toronto was the only thing filling the silence. I stood there staring at a resignation letter and a non-disclosure agreement that reeked of betrayal. "Sign it and walk away," they said. As if 10 years could be erased with a pen. It all started in a garage in Vancouver. 3 friends with an idea and a work ethic that felt unbreakable. Cold pizza, big dreams. I was the technical mind, they were the face of the company. For years, life felt perfect. A house in a quiet suburb, respect in the community, and the feeling that we had beaten the system. I trusted them like family. That was my first mistake. The signs were there. Meetings that ended when I walked in. Side glances. Documents pushed in front of me for urgent signatures with no time to read. Greed is quiet until it becomes deafening. The ambush came on a Tuesday. A fabricated internal audit. Accusations that made no sense. They wanted my shares for a fraction of their value. They wanted me gone, quietly. Going home and looking at my family, knowing our future was being stolen by people I once invited to my wedding. That breaks something inside you. Sleepless nights. Staring at the ceiling. Tasting the bitterness of injustice. Depression tried to take hold. I sold my car. Their lawyers tried to intimidate me with empty lawsuits. I almost convinced myself that silence was the only way to protect the people I loved. Then I met Sarah in a cafe in Montreal. A former accountant they had fired years earlier. She had a file. "They've done this before," she told me. "And they'll do it again if you let them." The real battle wasn't in court, it was psychological. They tried to buy my silence with threats. They tried to destroy my reputation in the city. But the harder they pushed, the more I remembered who I was before them. I didn't fight with noise. I fought with evidence. I used the server I built myself to recover records they thought were gone. Every diverted dollar. Every bribe. Every lie. It was all there, lighting up my laptop screen. I wasn't the victim anymore. I was the consequence. On the day of the final hearing, the confidence on their faces melted the moment the files were opened. They thought I'd stay quiet. They were wrong. Today, the company has new names on the door. They lost everything. Me? I didn't just get my money back. I got my voice back. Sometimes silence isn't acceptance, it's just the calm before the storm. Justice may take time, but it has a perfect memory. Don't mistake patience for submission. Have you ever had to stand up against someone far more powerful than you? How did you hold on to your integrity? Comment justice if you believe the truth always comes out in the end. Stories like this need to be heard so no one else suffers in silence. Subscribe to support the truth.